our next speaker is Taya at Polyamorous. Taya is in a closed quad of 4 parents raising 5 children in a nested polycule. You'll find a lot of their kind of fun videos and content online. And she will be speaking on polyamorous families. So, Taya, I'm going to unmute you now and spotlight you when you're ready.
Hi all. I do have a really bad cold, so I apologize for my lack of energy, but I'm going to try and get as much into this short time as I can. I'm just super honored to be here and I wouldn't miss it. So as stated, I am in a polyamorous quad. There are 4 adults in our home along with 5 kids. We all co-parent them equally. I have birthed 2 of our children, and my non-romantic partner has birthed 3. And our parenting style, the way that we've approached polyamory and parenting has changed so many times over the years, and I imagine it will just continue to change and grow, and we'll find new and better ways to approach things. The one thing I want to touch on just really quickly is that I get a lot of questions about how to talk to kids about polyamory, how to tell your children about polyamory. I know there are a lot of polyamorous people out there who are parents, and many people don't involve their children at all. And for us, we wanted a unit. We bonded with the 2 older kids that our partners had very quickly. They were 4 and 5 when we met, and it felt like family. And so we were looking for an age-appropriate response to talk to them about our relationship dynamic, and that's really what we landed on, is just discussing our relationship dynamics and all relationship dynamics. Some people prefer to love one person. Some people prefer to not be in a relationship at all. Some people love multiple people. And for kids, I mean, as I'm sure many of you know, they don't care. They don't care. For them, it was an explanation of some people do it this way, others do it this way. We did have some family too who were very hesitant about having us around their children, and I really encouraged them to just have this conversation of, it doesn't have to be about sex. It can strictly stay around relationship dynamics. And so that conversation, as they've gotten older, has just expanded and become more and more in depth as they get older. And it has been really beneficial to us and opens a lot of great conversations with our kids. And our kids are incredibly accepting and understanding of other people and curious about the world. And you'd be amazed how easily these kids take in this information. I wanted to mention a couple other things about how we navigate a world that's just built for 2 parents. We've had 3 kids since we've been together, and those 3 do have hyphenated names. We chose to do that just to feel more like a unit. And although it doesn't give us anything legally, there is something about our society that acknowledges people with they're the same last name. So we hyphenated their names. We do plan on hyphenating all of our last names eventually. And that's, again, like a part of that, I don't know, family escalator, I suppose. I just made that up. I've never heard that before. But that we wanted for ourselves, and we get to pick our last name. And so we did that. We show up on the first day of school, and we usually, at least 2 of us, will bring a little postcard. It's got a picture of our family and a little blurb. We use the term blended family a lot because that feels very non-threatening to people who don't understand polyamory. And then if they ask questions, we're always open to talking more about it. But we want to have that conversation with our children's teachers so that they don't have to be hidden in a space where they show up every day. And we've had no pushback. We've had no bullying. We've had no issues with their teachers. In fact, they bring home multiple gifts around holidays for Mother's Day, Father's Day. The teachers ask how they can accommodate us. They have been fantastic. And I would like to mention that we do live in a small rural town, and I'm just blown away by how our honesty can be met with compassion a lot of times, not all the time, but most times. The last thing that I wanted to bring up is we are looking into third-party adoption. We are at the very, very beginnings of this. It is not available in many states, but we have spoken to a couple different attorneys about this, and it is available in our state. We are only allowed to put two parents on the birth certificate, one being the birthing mother and the other being the spouse of the birthing mother. And so we are looking into legally adopting the kids who we are not biologically related to. And the answer basically is there's a chance. It's not written out of um, how the adoption laws are written. This might be sound ignorant in the way that I'm stating it, but like I said, we're very much still learning. And so what we've learned is that it doesn't discount it. And so we are working on getting in front of a judge and having that conversation. And I'm really looking forward to sharing this experience. There's so much about this that I'm looking forward to sharing, but I'm already over time. So my inbox is always open. This is a learning experience for us. And again, I'm just so honored to be here. I'm excited to share this whole learning experience with you as we go, and so much more to come on all of this. Thanks, guys.